welcome to Guys Being Guys. I'm Gareth. This is Ollie.
Hi. Yeah, this is still very much a work in progress. As good as it looks, as natural as we are in front of camera.
As slick as it looks.
I mean, slick is the word. You know, we do want and need your help and feedback. So all advice and any questions you want us to answer like that, please do keep them coming in. I'm a big fan of the Hamish and Andy show. I don't know if you've heard of that.
No,
These two guys from Australia, best mates, comedy show, podcast. They're very, very funny. But one thing that I was listening to recently that they've now developed this game of is called Power Plays.
Yes.
And it is awesome. Have you heard of Power Plays?
No, I haven't.
Right.
You mentioned it earlier. I'm very intrigued by this.
So it's so funny. It's so funny. So a power play is between you and other people, and it's about something you do or say that just totally takes the power in a situation.
Okay.
So one awesome example. So you know when you're driving and at a junction, or maybe like I said, motorway, the slip lane, people are merging, things like that, and there's a little bit of like, you know, after you, sir, and no, please get on after you.
General English politeness.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you catch eyes, or there's a nod, or whatever. In the power play, what you do is you point to the person and then point at where they're to go. And immediately you are controlling everything. And it's amazing. Yeah. Another great one to give you a good example. If you walk into a pub or a restaurant to catch up with some friends, and say one of your friends comes along late or something like that, and you just go, "You've been crying." And immediately you've taken all the power, because they either have to go, no. Which sounds really defensive, and they're like, what? Or they go, well, yeah, actually, I have. And immediately, like,
I've just had some very bad news.
Yeah, exactly. So you a total power play.
I lived in the Middle East for a couple of years, and if you said the word immediately, after any scenario in the Middle East, people will believe that's what should happen then, and they will do it. So if you walked into a bar and said, "Can I get 2 Coronas?" immediately, they would stop what they're doing, no matter what, and they would go and do it. And it became a real power, actually. So onto the beer section for today. The one we're going to start with, so Ollie popped into the local booze shop and got some advice, as we're obviously sitting at a really, really summery barbecue. So we got a couple of different types of beers that we want to go through, mainly pale ales and IPAs. But the first one that we're going to start with is a Raptor Brewing Company. It's a DDH Pale Ale, which is a double dry hopped pale ale. And that's at 4.3%, so we'll have a little taste of that and see what we think.
So what does the DDH stand for again?
Double dry hop. I think it's just another way of extracting more flavour out of those hops. Packed with Chinook, Simcoe and Mosaic, this beer was designed to give a full, smooth-bodied mouthfeel supported by a huge hoppy, citrusy flavour, all whilst maintaining a low, sensational ABV. So
what is it?
Easy drinking. It's only 4.3, so
okay.
Should be
a little bit more of that.
Pretty easy drinking.
It's quite cloudy, isn't it?
It smells nice though. Oh, it smells delicious actually. So this could be a winner straight away.
Oh, it's good.
It
smells a little bit like sweets.
Yes.
It's not just citrusy, it's got a sweet kind of thing to it, isn't it?
Nice though. A lot of flavour, no bitterness.
No bitterness. It's
easy drinking.
Very easy.
Yeah, let's see. Nice little beer to say. You could definitely drink that in the sun.
Quite low, isn't it?
Yeah.
4.5 kind of thing, so it's quite low. Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about the fruit.
I'm not
sure I do. I don't know why.
Oh, I'm a big fan actually.
Really?
I'm starting to learn to love the fruit beer. In time and place.
Sure.
Which is what we spoke about a little bit in the first episode, but just time and place, getting the right beer at the right time.
So yeah, so that's Neon Raptor, Island Party.
Excellent.
Nice little brew.
Yes.
Yeah, we'd recommend that.
So next up there is the Hawkshead Brewery, which is a key lime Tau beer. This could be interesting. Never seen this type of beer before.
No, I'll be honest with you, immediately I'm suspicious.
6.28%, so very specific. But let's give it a go and see what we think.
So again, and that's really thick. It's not like a really like Southeast Asian beer. These have got proper meat to them, haven't they?
Yeah. But let's give it a go.
Oh. That was a little bit weird, both of us. I have to say, it's like lemonade.
It smells sherbety. God, this could be dangerous. If it tastes as good as it smells, this could be a big problem. I like it. Do you know, this is a real mix between what I would call an IPA and a sour. It's basically almost a sour.
Yeah.
So if you like sours, but you can't drink too many of them, this is a great option because I think it's a good combo of the two. I like it.
It is.
You do not sound convinced.
No, do you know what? I'm not completely, but I think this is actually something you could drink a good few pints of, because it's
got to be cold.
Yes, it does need to be cold. It's not really, really strong and powerful like that Roadkill we had last time, that Mad Squirrel Roadkill. That was good, but it had a real punch to it.
Yeah.
This, you would easily not feel the punch.
Yes.
It's just as strong.
Kettle soured, but it's a golden ale, so it's a great combo actually. And If you love a sour, but you also want something that you can drink more than 1 or 2, because I find sours you can only drink 1 or 2 maximum. This is a good in between between a an ale and an IPA. I'm quite a big fan of that actually.
The initial flavour, the initial hit is absolutely the lime, and that initially I'm like, oh, I'm not sure about this. If I want lime, I'll have lime. But actually, that quickly goes away, and it's this smooth, beery aftertaste.
That's good.
Which is nice.
Yeah, I like it.
I would worry that we could drink a few of these.
And we might later.
And we might later in a 6, almost 6.5%. If you're knocking a few of those back.
Definitely.
Happily surprised by that. What was that again? That was
the
for the fans at home.
Head Brewery.
Nice.
And it's at 6.28%, but it's a key lime towel.
Nice.
Which is a mix between a sour and an IPA or a pale ale. Go back to our favourite friends. Mad Squirrel.
Friends of the vlog.
Unhinged beers.
Yeah.
So this is one of their newest beers out there, which is the Belgium white beer. It's a Belgian Vit, but looks good. Again, branding very cool.
I got all of these from the little Mad Squirrel shop in my hometown. They recommended this because I asked for summer beers for a barbecue, and they recommended this. Why wouldn't they? It's their own brand. But they were also good enough to give us a range here. So I would recommend Mad Squirrel. They've got interesting range of beers, nice venues, nice staff.
And I think you know what's exciting about the whole beer industry at the moment, outside of the generic bigger breweries, is that everyone wants everyone to do well, and I think there's a real blend of people just wanting people to drink a good beer. Cheers. It's very smooth.
It's very smooth.
Very Hoegaarden-y.
It is Hoegaarden. It's Hoegaarden with a different logo.
It's Hoegaarden just with a bit more character. But I think it's nice. It's good.
Yeah.
You drink that. There's plenty of character. There's plenty of flavour. I'd say it's a more down-to-earth Hoegaarden. Doesn't feel as generic. There's a bit more flavour to it, but it is, it's got that feel about it. But very, very tasty. Again, another good beer. So that's Mad Squirrel.
How strong is that, Gav?
5.4.
Oh, okay.
I think that's pretty drinkable in the summer. That's definitely.
Yeah. No, you would. You could sink a few of those.
Yeah. Definitely.
Right. What's next?
So.
Is this our last one?
Last one.
Oh God.
Last one, which is we have flown through these beers. So last one, and this is from Illake Brewery, which is Got Need, which is a New England IPA. So an any IPA, which is a different type of hop they're using. It's born out of America. Certain type of hops they're using out there for a sort of American style IPA.
They're really getting into the craft beers, aren't they?
Very popular. I think that's perfect. Absolutely perfect beer.
Yeah.
There's no bitterness. Great, straight off the bat taste.
Yeah.
No aftertaste. Considering that's the last one we've had, and that's been sitting in the sun, and it's not as cold as it should be.
Yeah.
I think that is an absolute cracker. Really good IPA. That
tastes to me quite like some of the other East Coast American beers I've had, like Brooklyn Lager, for example.
Yeah.
It has that similar kind of flavour and texture.
And Boston Lager.
Yeah, exactly. So I can imagine, maybe similar climate, similar region, similar, hops.
Absolutely delicious, though. Interesting enough that the whole craft beer thing is booming everywhere, like you say, but America's. Because it's such a huge country, they've got little pockets of different types of beers popping up. So it's a really interesting thing, and I think there's definitely future plans for Guys Being Guys to do a tour of America.
I mean, there's a tour of America. Yeah. God,
and just try the whole beer industry and mix that again. So.
We've been talking about doing some more tastings, but actually at breweries, going along, spending some time there, maybe meeting with some of the staff there and learning a little bit more about their sort of approach to their beers and things like that, doing a tasting there. But what we should do is we should invite fans of GBG along and do a live show with people there. So we'll start putting some dates together. We'll maybe put a calendar out for the next, say, 6 months or something like that.
You can make it down.
Yeah, we'd love everyone to come along.
It's time to vote, I think. What are we saying? So we've got Mad Squirrel, we've got Illake Brewery, Island Party, and we've got the Hawk's Head Sour Key Lime. What's your winner for today?
For me, that's the Hawk's Head. And that's coming from a man who is fruit suspicious.
And
fruit suspicious.
Not a big sour fan.
Not a big sour fan.
That is a very
that is a
shout.
Converter.
So I'm going to go Illake Brewery.
Nice.
But any comment?
That's a gateway.
That's a
gateway beer into sours.
Gateway beer, but that is definitely right. Gateway beer and sour. But some excellent choices there. So well done, Mr. Matthews, on your beer selection today. So,
cheers, man.
Cheers.